Hi there, Abu Habeeb here, Blackboxer. So here are 3 quick tips for your macro videography. Tip number 1, your f-stop. I personally would recommend that you use the sharpest part of your lens. If you do macro videography and you're stopped all the way down to 1.4 or whatever, it can give a very nice look. However, it is much easier to nail focus and have a more interesting frame when people can actually see more about what's going on. It's much more interesting, or at least it can be. Add more light, nail the exposure, nail the focus, and you'll be off to a good start. Tip number 2, movement. It's very difficult to move a camera unless you have some kind of a rig set up whereby you already have experience moving your camera for macro videography. Even sometimes with a decent slider, you'll have a micro jitter. My personal recommendation is to not move the camera, but have movement in the frame. Ants, for example, or whatever, will naturally move, obviously, correct, right? So now our f-stop is at maybe 5.6, whatever is the sweet spot for your lens. And now we're going to add some movement. It could be mist, smoke. It could be bubbling. It could be water droplets. It could be something melting. It could be the object moving. Now, keep in mind, if you're going to rotate an object or move the object, to your eye it might look so smooth, but when you're all the way in there in the macro lens, on camera, in the frame, it might not look so smooth. So another tip is to put a towel down on a glass table. Or I've put oil on a wooden table to move around an object to get a smoother, more natural, less distracting frame. And the tip number 3 that I have for you today would be use light to your advantage. You'd be surprised how much even a small pen light or something similar can incredibly enhance your frame. If you put it on a swivel arm that does move relatively smoothly, or you can just use your hand. Change the lighting in the frame. Move it from side to side. Even if you set up a mirror or a reflective surface, or you have some kind of beautiful bokeh that is reflecting as you add light in the background of the image, when you change the light, you can do a reveal. You can do a light sweep. This adds another interesting element, particularly for storytelling, and again, enhancing your stock video or your video in general's appeal. Play the clip in reverse and get an exact same effect, but opposite. In other words, night falls like a BBC or a National Geographic style documentary. When you're thinking about macro videography, these 3 tips, f-stop, movement in the frame, and utilizing light can really enhance your frame. I have tried so many things. I love experimenting. I like to make little pinhole camera lenses out of the lens cap, you know? And that's the fun of making art. The fun of making art is going and doing it. And don't forget to subscribe. There's a lot more creators with all different kinds of experience, offering all kinds of things to help you improve your skills, enhance your artistic vision, and practical things to literally go off and do it. That's my tips. That's my information for you. Abu Habeeb, Blackboxer, signing off.